See, in these chapters, chapter 2, that is federalism, first we will know what is the meaning of federalism. See, federalism, the sharing of power among the central, state, regional, and the local government is known as federalism. In the federal form of government, there is a clear-cut division of powers between the central authority and the various constituent units of the country. Now, the key features of federalism. Now, here we will study the features of federalism, and this is very important topics. Okay, features of federalism. See, the first features, there are two or more levels of the government. Second features, different tiers of government govern the same citizen, but each tier has its own jurisdiction in specific matter of legislation, taxation, and administration. Third feature is that the fundamental provisions of the Constitution cannot be unilaterally changed by one level of government. Such changes require the consent of both levels of government. Next feature is that courts have the power to interpret the Constitution and the power of different levels of government. Next feature, sources of revenue for each level of government are clearly specified to ensure its financial authority. And last features of federalism is that the federal system has dual objective. Now, examples of federal government. See, Argentina, Australia, India, Belgium, Brazil, Canada, Germany, Mexico, Switzerland, these all are the examples of the federal government. Federal government means having a sharing of powers among the central, regional, and local government. There are more than two levels or tiers of the government. There are three lists. See, there are three lists. First list is known as union list, second list is known as state list, and third list that is known as concurrent list. Now first we will know what do you mean by the union list. See, in union list, it includes subjects of national importance such as defense of the country, foreign affairs, banking, communications, and currency. It includes 97 subjects of national importance. The central government alone can make decision on these matters. Okay, who are taking decision in the union list? That is central government. And how many lists there are? There are three lists. And union list, that is the main central list. It includes 97 subjects, important 97 subjects. Now, second list, that is state list. State list, it contains subject of state and local importance such as police, trade, commerce, agriculture, and irrigation. In this state list, who are controlling? State is controlling. Okay. Now there are how many atoms in this list? There are 66 atoms in state list. Union list, it is having 97 subjects, state list 66 subjects, and last your concurrent list. Now this concurrent list, it includes subject of common interest to both the union government as well as state government. For example, education, forest, marriage, adoption, etc. It contains how many lists? It contains 52 subjects or list. Okay. Now next topics under this federalism comes coming together federation. Now what is this coming together federation? See, it is a federation in which several independent states come together on their own to form a bigger unit. They can increase their security. And the examples of coming together federation, it includes the USA, Switzerland, and Australia. These all are the example of coming together federation. Now next comes holding together federation. Now what is the holding together federation? See, it is a federation in which a large country decides to divide its power between the constituent states and the national government. It includes India, Spain, and Belgium. These all three are example of holding together federation. Now, what do you mean by the language policy? Language policy means it is to safeguard it is to safeguard the other language. Under this policy, beside Hindi, 21 other language recognized as scheduled language by the constitution. It means if we include Hindi, then it will become 22 language. But if we will not conclude Hindi, then there will be only 21 language which is recognized as the scheduled language by the constitution. Now what do you mean by the scheduled language? 22 languages which are listed in the 8th schedule of the constitution are known as scheduled language. 22 language means that Hindi is also considered. It means there are 22 languages which are listed in the 8th schedule. In which schedule? 8th schedule of the constitution, and it is known as the scheduled language. Now, which type of question will come from this chapter? I will discuss now. Now here, in these chapters, Gram Panchayat is very important. Okay, it can come in your board exam also. So we will discuss now Panchayati Raj. Now what do you mean by the Panchayati Raj? See, a system of government in which Gram Panchayat are the basic units of administration. It has three levels: village levels, block levels, and district level. Okay, there are three levels: village levels, block levels, and third is district level. Now comes to Panchayat Samiti. Now what do you mean by Panchayat Samiti? It is a local government body at the levels in India, which is a link between Gram Panchayat and Jila Parishad. Okay, this Panchayat Samiti is the link between Gram Panchayat and the Jila Panchayat. Okay. Now, what do you mean by Gram Sabha? Gram Sabha, it is the body for the supervision of Gram Panchayat. Gram Sabha means the body for the supervision of Gram Panchayat. Now next is mayor. Now what do you mean by mayor? Mayor. Mayor means the chairperson of municipal corporation is known as mayor. This question can be asked in MCQ tab. Okay, 1 for 1 marks. Mayor, who is a mayor? The chairperson of municipal corporation is known as mayor. Now, what do you mean by state election commission? See, this state election commission is very important. Now, state election commission means it is a body created in each state to conduct panchayat and municipal election. Okay, it is for conducting election. State election commission means they are for conducting election. Means it is a body created in each state to conduct panchayat and municipal elections. Now, what do you mean by linguistic stakes? India is a multilingual country where people speak different language. After independence, some states were created on the basis of the language people used to speak. These are known as linguistic state. Linguistic state means the people who are speaking different language in different states. Okay. Now we will discuss the function of Gram Panchayat. This is also very important because it is Gram Panchayat functions. Now let's study the function of the Gram Panchayat. It is the decision making body for the entire village. Second is the Panchayat works under the overall supervision of the Gram Sabha. All the voters in the village are its members. Next function of Gram Panchayat is it has to meet. It has to meet at least twice or thrice in a year to approve the annual budget. It means they are also making annual budget also. And last function of Gram Panchayat is to review the performance of Gram Panchayat. There are four functions of the Gram Panchayat. Just now we have discussed. Now next question that is also very important. If question will be asked, state any three major steps taken by the Indian government towards decentralization in 1992. Decentralization means, what do you mean by decentralization? डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन का मतलब होता है जो भी पावर को है हम सब डिवाइड करते हैं, ठीक है, वो फर्दर डिवाइडेड. जैसे पहले सेंट्रलाइजेशन में क्या होता था, पहले मेनली तुम्हारा किंग अथॉरिटी था, मीन सारा पावर किंग के पास था. आज वो चीज नहीं है. आज क्या है, वो पावर को हम है ना डिवीजन किए, ब्लॉक वाइज, विलेज वाइज, है ना, एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट वाइज. तो इस तरह से पावर को हम डिसेंट्रलाइज किए हैं, ठीक है, सो दैट मैक्सिमम पीपल कैन टेक पार्टिसिपेट इन डेमोक्रेसी. चलो इसका आंसर क्या होगा. इट इज द mandatory to hold regular election to local government. First step is that to hold regular election to local government bodies. Second is reservation of seat in the elected bodies. Reservation of seat means for whom? For the scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and the other backward class. Now third is reservation of at least 1/3 of all positions for women. Then there should be also reservation for women, 1/3 of all positions. Fourth step is creation of an independent institution called the State Election Commission in each state to conduct panchayat and municipal elections. See, this State Election Commission, what they are doing, they are mainly to conduct election peacefully, है ना, and independent they can take decisions and fairly. And last step is the state government are required to share some power and revenue with local government bodies. Now this is the major steps which were taken by Indian government toward decentralization in 1992. This question is also very important question.